starting up on the top team, we have OxYsS and his teammate BangBang going for Firebat and Zeratul heroes. Magnus, how about you suggest which players are on the bottom left teams and the bottom right?
So, the in the bottom, how should I even say this?
Left.
Well, yeah, bottom left, we have UN. Oh Jesus, we have UNM Gauss and the one and only sweetbitch, a legend in the Footmen community.
And opposing both of those other teams, we have NordPirat, who won the last game, and AV from TF Gang. I actually
Mm.
don't know what that stands for. Anyway, who killed them? Actually, yeah, here. NordPirat killed the Automaton 2000, granting him an extra 150 gold.
Very important.
Yeah, it's actually quite a big deal at the start. It helps you get out those zoo units quite a lot faster. Someone pinging Sweetbitch already. Sweetbitch, by the way, if you haven't noticed this, is Baobab or whatever however
Hmm.
you pronounce him.
Yes. Oh, there's already some bickering going on in the chat.
Why you ruined my game? Can we does the emote work?
So here's
No.
an interesting build coming out of BangBang. He has gone with a vulture and is setting up a bit of a minefield up in the top position. And this will enable the top team to essentially be protected from any type of backstab coming from the left position so that they can deal with NordPirat and AV quite effectively. Oh, actually, they're setting up in like a linear minefield here, so
Yeah, vultures are. I don't know. Recently anyway, that the idea of opening up with one type of zoo unit.
mm,
We've seen a lot of ghosts. We've seen 3 or 4 sentries as well, and this
mm,
vulture seems like a very viable option. Get some early cash very, very fast.
mm. Oh, and Sweet Bitch is buffing up and is attacking towards the right position, but not quite. NordPirat is backing off a bit. Right now we are looking at nothing more than a complete stalemate. Oh, actually the stalemate has been broken. OxYsS is attacking downwards now towards the left. There is movement. Sweet Bitch 2 is attacking. Everybody's attacking everybody.
It's actually quite well done from Sweetbitch and Gauss, if you think about it. Gauss was keeping OxYsS at bay while Sweetbitch was trying to get some money off the bottom right teams. He also has
Hmm,
a super medevac and a normal one, which he's definitely going to upgrade very soon. And that's the idea of how he's going to farm money.
indeed. Now, in the resources tab, when that is open, are we looking at what they're currently holding?
This is what they're currently worth, or how much they've
Worth.
made.
Sure, okay. So it does seem like Gauss is in first place right now. Um, but I believe BangBang is quite behind.
Yeah, we saw some cute hallucinations on Sweetbitch's army to, take the focus off the real units.
Mm,
Hallucinations, of course, don't grant any bounty.
true.
A flat out zero. Is he gonna double buff? So coordination on Sweetbitch.
Yeah, and Sweetbitch will definitely win this engagement. The only
Did he?
different the difference is that NordPirat has one more attack upgrade, but that does
Just came
not.
in.
No, no, that was there for a while. But one more attack upgrade won't really do that much when you're going up against an army which is entirely buffed with speed and strength.
Did Sweetbitch lose his other medevac? I can only see run right now.
Yes, yes, he must have lost the
Wow.
medevac in that engagement.
Oh, cute. There's hallucinations.
Mm,
Man, back in the day when I I was playing, if I can even say it like that, you'd do that on Immortals, and Immortals would still keep their shield.
yeah.
And holy fuck, getting rid of those was ugly.
Mm. Oh, and speaking of ugly, there's a pretty ugly toxin there on BangBang, but he's regenerated himself now. It's all gone, but he definitely lost a lot. Ooh, and this is getting very ugly right now. And sweetbitch actually tried to intercept that engagement between NordPirat and BangBang, and he got sandwiched in the middle there. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish there.
Yeah.
You do not want to deliberately sandwich yourself.
No, I think he was trying to go for a hero, or maybe the vulture. I didn't quite see. We see a lot of borrowed mines under the army, which is really awesome. Oh my
It
god.
is.
One or two of them are really close.
Definitely.
But the hallucinations, do they aggro? Do they aggro the... I guess so. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be tough. So we have the hallucinations from NordPirat, which are a pretty good counter. On the other side, OxYsS.
Yes. We
OxYsS.
see. Oh yes, OxYsS.
So we have the matchup OxYsS versus currently Gauss.
Sweetbitch definitely playing a bit with fire here.
Trying to push forward. Is he going to? Question is if he's trying to go for the.
Yeah,
medevac.
this is a question of about numbers here. NordPirat's army is definitely larger.
But look at BangBang. He nearly surrounded AV's
Oh
army.
yes, there's barely anything left of AV, but AV is going hero, I think.
Wow, so look at his...
No unit upgrades. And Tauren Space Marine.
Yeah, he's got Darkest Soul, which is a very heavy indicator
Yes.
that you're going hero. Oh, sweetbitch.
Yes, as I said, sweetbitch is very daring here. Tempting fate. A lot of cheeky plays.
Does look like OxYsS is winning the battle against Gauss. I think the hybrids are a pretty big mistake. What do you think about the hybrids?
I personally don't agree with that because you don't get that much of an advantage with 0/0 preservers. And I think what backs that sentiment up is that, well, when Gauss tries to engage OxYsS, he's melted.
Exactly. I think preservers have high damage. They attack very slowly.
Yes,
But-
exactly. The DPS isn't all that great. Ooh, and sweetbitch nearly losing his medevac there, his elite medevac.
Yeah. And as Wheeze was, sneakily showing us for just half a second, we already see tier 2 by Gauss, I believe. Sweetbitch is... Oh, did you see that, Ryan? I think it wasn't a big hit, but still double vulture now.
Yeah, and let's not forget that the spider mines have a 3 attack upgrade as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that means we see 100 and oh my god, NordPirat really outplaying BangBang there. Did some hallucinations in the middle of the army. All the mines triggered.
So there's really not much that it's kind of back to the stalemate here again. Not a whole lot happening. So if we let's try and see who's actually ahead because it can be quite difficult to judge. NordPirat is definitely doing very well. He now has 2 elite medevacs. He has 2 Marines and a lot of them as well. Ooh, going into dangerous territory here with those spider mines.
Yeah.
AV, I'm actually not entirely sure. It can be difficult to judge when all he's doing is going hero. But he has the Ray 9, which is of course very common when it comes to the Tauren Space Marine play. Oh, and actually I'll interrupt myself here because here come the Dark Zealots out of Gauss, and those might actually be able to accomplish something. But if he is going to be attacking the north side, like he is now, actually, he might run into a bit of an issue with those spider mines, but this actually seems to be working quite well. Although his hero now, he was a little bit uncareful, and Gauss will indeed lose his hero. That was a misplay.
Yeah, it was. He
Can't really
did
call it
take
anything
care
else.
he did take care of the mines as he ran one zealot forward, but he was fighting against NordPirat from the bottom right team who was up there as well,
Yeah.
and against double Goliath, double Vulture, which is so much splash damage.
Indeed.
You don't really want to fight that if you can't avoid it.
Yeah. So now we're seeing the first zombie army out of AV.
Oh, disgusting mine hit! I'm sorry to interject there.
Yeah.
4 armor zealots.
I think Gauss is making a bit of a mistake here. I think the payoff is simply not worth it right here. You can see that the zealots are very durable, but what did he really accomplish there? Of course, he got some minerals out of that, but you also have to play this a bit tactically. It's not just about the minerals.
No, he lost a lot of army supply. I agree with you there.
Mm. Mm.
For trading them out for marines essentially. Also
Yes.
the healed marines and some of the hallucinations by NordPirat. So
Mm.
it's I mean if he was to go against AV alone, AV's the weakest in terms of
Mm.
army,
That would have
maybe,
worked. Yes.
but oh, NordPirat already on Marauders with those 2-2 and the 2 well, it is 2-2
It is
and the
2-2. But
medevac.
let's not forget sweetbitch's stalkers, and that is, I think that's I suppose I would call it a tactical play because of AV. If there's one thing that's going to deal with AV quite well, it is blinked stalkers.
Also, yeah, yeah, exactly. Very good point. I think, and one of the interesting things you see is if someone's going hero and he hasn't been farmed enough, so he's not tanky enough, a
You
lot of
just
the
fall
time,
behind.
yeah, not only that, but you also give the stalkers a chance to farm you. Every time you're
Exactly.
alive, blink, kill, get 400 minerals or whatever, and then come
Absolutely.
out.
Absolutely. So that's a very clever play by Sweetbitch, and these stalkers are also on par with the rest of the armies here. They're not. It's a bit of, it is a bit of a rush, but I do agree with the decision. So the big question now is what's going to happen with lefts, that is Gauss and Sweetbitch versus North, BangBang and OxYsS. Because
Yes,
I think that AV will be, if he's smart, a bit careful now to engage Sweetbitch, because one blink could just completely take down the Space Marine in a few shots.
yeah. One also very interesting point to make is notice that NordPirat was completely countering the double vulture play.
Mm.
But BangBang now has made the decision to switch sides with OxYsS.
Oh, and good blinks here from Sweetbitch, pulling back every single damaged stalker.
Oh, is he going to lose one? Oh, it's getting
Oh,
healed.
yeah. Of
And
course, it's very difficult to keep. Oh, yeah, and there's
there's
the
that
big
blink
blink,
on.
and AV goes down. Very
We,
good play by Sweetbitch there, but he did lose a lot of stalkers.
actually, if you think of, there's not that much, not that many stalkers dead. There's
Uh,
still got a
well,
respectable amount.
it was definitely somewhere around 10, and that is a lot of minerals to give away to your enemy. Of course, when you think about it, it's definitely worth it because it denies AV experience. So it's worth it in that regard. Definitely a
Hallucinations
good
again.
play.
Suck up some of those
Mm,
shots. But again, I don't think a single stalker died there. That one
that
medevac
eventually. Oh,
really paying off.
definitely.
So
So it's it's a hybrid play out of Sweet Pitch. But let's take a look. Ooh, what's all this now? So we're seeing roaches, burrowed roaches out of Bang Bang.
yeah, a common
Also,
follow-up
yes.
to a zoo opener, and
Mm.
the vultures were quite interesting.
Ooh, is he gonna get? Ooh, okay, that actually did way less than I thought it would.
Yeah, it's oh uh, thank God it's only a summoned broodlord.
Indeed.
Man, do you remember the Bane Lord days?
Yes, I do. That was some crazy shit.
I only just recently remembered there were Bane Lords, so instead of
Mm,
normal broodlings, they'd throw Banelings at you.
yeah,
Oh God.
hard to deal with.
Ah,
So I want to put my focus more up towards the north now because we have been kind of neglecting them a bit in terms of the commentating. Um, Bang Bang is he's going full special units along with his hero, of course. A very, very common play when you have the Fire Bat. OxYsS, on the other hand, is there anything you could tell me about what he's going for?
OxYsS is, I think he's just going straight army. Look, typically you want to go a lot of attack on the stalkers, simply because you don't really need that armor that much. You can just blink it away if you've got good micro. So if OxYsS thinks he has good micro, he's losing a couple of stalkers though to like 4 of those zealots. Mind you, the zealots do have 3 armor, but okay, OxYsS is gonna go simple army. I guess he's gonna stop here at 1-4 upgrades, so one armor, 4 attack upgrades in order to go to Colossus very fast.
Mm.
It sort of seems to be the meta right now. You either go sort of some kind of hybrid army special units like sweetbitch is doing into Colossus, or you just go straight to Colossus. And sometimes it can be the deciding factor if you get to the to Colossus like 1,000 minerals. Faster.
Mm. Mm. And this is also interesting. We're seeing an engagement all over the map now, but what I'm looking at in particular is sweetbitch versus NordPirat. Blinkstalkers versus the Marauders here. And it does... If sweetbitch can micro this very well, it's a bit of a tie, actually, but obviously the Marauders are... Actually, it's not that obvious. That was a bit of a tie.
I think sweetbitch probably blinked forward to kill the hero. He took out NordPirat's hero, and then couldn't blink backwards, which is when, of course, Marauders really wreck you, since you can't really run away.
Yeah. So Gauss's army is a little bit behind now. He's not on Stalkers yet himself. His zealots are okay, but that Broodlord, that is not hallucinated, is it?
No, that's the hero power, the ultimate.
Ah, right.
It's changed, if you remember.
Right, yeah, of course. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, a big blink forward here by OxYsS. And a recall.
Yeah, one of the perks of, I think it's Warpig.
Mm.
Is it Warpig, or does he have that tower, that new tower? No, he has that utility tower, so his champion is actually Zeratul.
Ah, okay, I see.
Okay, so sweetbitch showing off his blink micro, and as I say, it loses 3 stalkers. The caster's curse. OxYsS is trying to blink forward to kill the hero of AV. I think it's a daring blink. What do you think?
Quite unsuccessfully. But it seems to me, so if we're going to analyze this a bit, sweetbitch, or rather, let's say the left side and the right side, are going a bit more tactically. Well, it seems to me like the north side is a bit more opportunistic here. Kind of just taking every chance they get at something, and staying a bit behind and waiting for the 2 bottom players to engage each other, just like we're seeing now. And sweetbitch taking out, once again, NordPirat's hero with that forward blink.
Well, yeah. That's losing your hero to blink forwards is so annoying. It denies so much utility. I mean, even the worst heroes have some kind of, aggressive spell, or haste or courage or something, which really comes in handy. If you don't have that, you just lose these fights.
Now, this is also, if I may interrupt you, this is also curious. Unless I'm seeing this wrong, it seems like OxYsS is currently floating 4,700 minerals here.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. So you skip any utility unit like the Ghost or the Vulture in some cases, or the Sentry, which is my kind of style, and you just save up 6,000.
Oh, another big blink forward here. Oh, he almost gets AV. And gets out without too much of a loss here. OxYsS, of course.
I can tell you his thought process there. So you said he's floating nearly 5,000 minerals now, right? So the idea here is if he kills AV must be worth 300 or 400 minerals. If he kills a couple Marines, he'll probably come out with a trade of 500 minerals. If he manages to do this, he gets very close to getting Colossus.
Oh, another big blink here by sweetbitch will take down AV once again without too much of a loss at all. Losing a few stalkers, but definitely worth it.
Yeah, so you see, sweetbitch is doing the same thing. He's floating 4.6 grand, and that's because he just killed AV's army. Imagine if that money had gone to OxYsS. He would have been 1,000 ahead, because he, of course, didn't get the super medevacs, and then get closer to Colossus. And getting Colossus, he would basically just engage sweetbitch's army and win the game from there. So
Yeah.
what we really need to see is, from the bottom right team at least, we need to see NordPirat doing, a hell of a job of denying any kind of farm to sweetbitch. It's quite tough with Blink Stalkers. He's losing 2, 3 Marauders right there. He's denying some with the hallucinations, but nothing's
Mm.
happening. OxYsS is trying to do the same thing, just getting some, corner snipes, while his teammate, of course, BangBang, had a very, unfortunate start with playing against the hallucinations, meaning he
Yeah.
lost a lot of his units. But in general, the Vulture play should be superior to most of the, staying on Marines very long compositions.
Mm. And I was about to say that NordPirat is going to run into a bit of an issue once these two players reach Colossi. If he's because he's upgrading his Marauders. I think those are actually the highest upgrades on the map right now. Yes, they are.
Definitely.
NordPirat's army. But as we see now, he has gone up to Diamondbacks, which puts him a bit more back into the game.
Ah, okay, so that's what he was investing in. I think
Mm.
Diamondbacks, though, are very bad units. He can't fight OxYsS like that.
No.
OxYsS must be very close to Colossus. No, he has it. He has the money for Colossus, but sweetbitch trailing behind by 170 minerals, 100
Mm.
no, 94 minerals. He just needs a couple more. The
Yeah.
the blinkbacks from OxYsS were not there, so he basically gave Colossus to sweetbitch in that engagement.
Mm. Now, I do find it very interesting that in the previous games we've casted, which was a long time ago, it was usually more of a complete ruffle stomp. Usually, one team got very much ahead. Of course, not always, but it was very common to see that one team got very much ahead, everybody fell back, and that was essentially it. But this game is very, very interesting now, I will say. It seems like every player still has a shot at winning the game.
Yes, well, Weez did a good job of trying to sort of balance the teams.
Mm.
The biggest outlier, of course, now is NordPirat because he is the furthest away from tier 4 by 3,500 minerals, while both OxYsS and sweetbitch already have tier 4, right? Here, sweetbitch reveals it. It's
Oh,
got two
another
Colossus.
big blink, and Sweet Bitch will once again
Kill
oof,
AV.
get Avi. Yeah, and actually standing here, taking the fight with NordPirat. What do you think about this?
Hey,
He blinks back now, but was that a good idea?
it worked out because he used his hero power ultimate, that's what I mean,
Mm.
and that slows and does damage. But of course, this backstab from BangBang really
Yeah.
does, you know, crush his army. Which means now not only is he behind in terms of tech level, tier level, he's also lost most of his army.
Yeah. So Sweet Bitch lost a significant amount of stalkers there. And there are two sides to that. One, he does give away a lot of minerals to the enemy, but it doesn't really matter that much to him now that he's on Colossus. He can kind of afford to lose a few stalkers.
Yeah. So actually, one of the more recent, not recent, I think like a year ago, or so the update was that the more units you have, the slower your spawn rate is. So losing some stalkers
Mm,
actually increases the rate of production, the automatic production of colossi.
I see.
So in a weird way, he's giving his opponent money, but
Ooh,
he's also getting more colossus, which is
an-
important against OxYsS, for example.
another good snipe there from Sweet Bitch. Just actually with a little minuscule army now, managing to take out NordPirat once again.
Do we see any upgrade progression on his part? Yes, he's going for full
Definitely.
attack.
Yes.
Full attack now. That's a good choice because he can
Mm,
farm NordPirat, who, as I said, doesn't have Thors yet.
yeah. And I do think that if Bang Bang's not the one who is the furthest behind, he's definitely down there on that list. I'm also wondering how well Avi is doing because he doesn't really seem to have managed to accomplish that much with this hero power play. Oh, and there we go. And Avi is out of the game, which follows with NordPirat. And that leaves us now with one team versus another. NordPirat and Avi are out of the game, and we're left with Gauss and Sweetbitch versus Bang Bang and OxYsS.
Okay, so the biggest issue now for sweetbitch and Gauss to close out the game is to get Gauss onto tier 4. So you want to deny Gauss any type of farm, if possible. And you know, running your units into Colossi won't help you. The Roaches with 6 attack upgrades, I'm not quite sure if that's the right thing to do, but he's engaging against these Blink hybrids, and I think he's doing a very good job.
In fact. And is he going for the base snipe with this? You think this does not have a chance of working? Or does it?
Is he going to snipe Gauss?
He's definitely trying.
Maybe he's buying time for OxYsS. OxYsS should definitely go in and take out the cannons now. He should not sleep. What's he doing? He's got 2 Broodlords on his tail. Or 1.
Well, that actually got closer than I thought it would. But unfortunately, BangBang tried, and he did not succeed. But when you think about it, there wasn't really that much for BangBang to do. He was so far behind.
I think he actually could have taken out Gauss's army. Gauss only now just reached 4K, which means he can go to the T4 hybrids.
He was winning the straight-up engagement, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that's probably the weirdest thing that happened, is that he decided to base race this. I think it would have been way better to just kill Gauss's army, then help OxYsS kill sweetbitch's army. I think that was probably, you know, the biggest misplay of the game.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't think he even understood. I don't think BangBang even understood that he was able to engage Gauss like that. I think he counted on the base snipe to be his only, well, his last resort, essentially. Because if he had been successful, and he nearly was, his main base was barely had any HP left, that would have actually been the victory.
Yeah,
if he'd been able to take out Gauss.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe if you think about this now, why would Gauss go for? No, Gauss. Why would BangBang go for attack upgrades on the Roaches? Because Roaches already do a lot of attack, plus the Toxin, which does even more. I mean, Toxin is insane in this game. So the only reason he would go attack, as far as I understand it, would be if he wanted to actually base snipe. If that was his plan all along. Now we have 6 Colossus, 5 Colossus.
Yes, with huge upgrades as well, and that is GG, folks. It does seem like sweetbitch.
Those Banelins won't do anything.
No, they won't.
One cute thing you can do here is you can definitely use your tier building to focus down the hero.
That's true.
You know, it's shooting those Banshee shots. You just focus it on.
But that is not going to help anybody, and it seems like sweetbitch and Gauss take the game.